Alright, well, as I mentioned in the video yesterday, we had a little oil canning issue right here and a very minor one right there. And I told myself the last time I welded some sheet metal that I was going to make sure I took plenty of time and kept the welds spaced apart. And, back when we welded those quarter panels on the seam up there, it took quite a bit of hammering and dollying and work to get the some of the warpage I put in those out. And sure enough, I come out here on this, get in too big of a hurry, create some warps. This back edge was going to require some filler anyway, so no big deal. We're going to do a little more grinding on this edge, get it cleaned up a little bit more, and then do some short strand fiberglass filler on it, and then more filler work on those areas. But this is oil canning really bad right in here, and you could just barely press on that and it would oil can, but it's gone out now. We got it shrunk down, and that one is fixed as well. So it's unfortunate. This hood has been blocked out once with dry coat, with 180 dry, and it was almost perfect. So this was really ready for just final blocking and sealer and paint, but that's not where it is now, and we got some work to do on it. So anyway, we'll come back and show you in a little bit what we're doing, and not going to do too much tonight. And this will be the last video for a little while. I've got to fly out tomorrow to New Orleans, and then get back on Friday, and then turn back around on Sunday and go to Atlanta for a few days. So won't be doing too much car work and videos, so thought I would put a quick one up for tonight. Alright, we'll come back in a little bit and show you if we make any more good progress. Alright, well, we're going to mix up some fiberglass filler, Dynaglass short strand fiberglass filler to go on the weld area that we just did, and then we'll use the Quantum 1 to fill in the dents and do probably an overall skim coat on the back area back there. So I'll just set this down and take you guys along for the ride here. I don't think I have any more of the regular cream hardener, but I've got this UPO hardener that I think is the same stuff, so that's what we're going to use for this. And use a paint stick to get this out. Not a big fan of working with this stuff. It's stringy, messy, kind of aggravating to work with. But we're not going to use much of it, just enough to get that back edge done. That should do it. We got a serious mess out here. Hopefully, while I'm out of town, Matt can get out here and clean up some. Put my mask on here. take you and move you over here. We before we well, that's not going to be a good spot, is it? Let's see. Still can't see that. Well, do the best we can here. Alright, well, we got it spread out there, just a little thin amount down the weld line, and we'll let that set up and harden and come back and hit it real quick with a DA just to knock it down, let it fill in the low areas of the weld, knock most of it off, and then come back and do the rest in some body filler. So we'll check back in here in a little bit. Well, I know I said a couple of days ago I was going to change my name to VW Gary, but actually I'm thinking about changing it to Bondo Gary. Oh man, this is I hate to see this, but hopefully we'll sand most of that off. I can see a little low area right in the center of that section that we'll have to come back and put a little more on, and but hopefully most of that will come off and just make a nice little skim coat for that back section back there. So alright guys, this will be it for tonight, and will be it for a few days being out of town. So I'll keep up with all your videos and status and watch stuff at night online, but it'll be a week or so before we get another video up. Thanks everybody, appreciate all the comments and support. And Tommy Shoe, just to let you know, I did wear a mask tonight working out here when I was spreading the filler. He pointed out in my last video that I was mixing up Bondo filler without a mask on, and you know, that's definitely a bad habit to get into. So alright guys, we'll wrap it up. This is it. Have a good one.